Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for August 31st. Wow, here we are already at the very end of August. August 31st is the 243rd day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 244th in leap years, with 122 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is xanthine. Xanthine refers to things that are yellow. For example, it can mean the part of the coloring matter in yellow flowers that is insoluble in water, or any group of yellow or orange carotene derivatives that occur in the fruit and flowers of certain plants. Xanthine comes to us from the Greek language, a word that means yellow. And with that, we're going to start with the birthday of the Roman Emperor Caligula, born August 31st in the year 12 AD. Caligula is a nickname that actually means little boot. This name was given to him by his father's soldiers when he was a little boy. Long story how it all came about, but Caligula ended up as Roman emperor. Some say he was a decent enough human being when he first became emperor, but within about 6 months, his cruelty, sadism, extravagance, and sexual perversion had overshadowed anything that was ever worthwhile about him and marked him as an insane tyrant. He held the position of emperor just under 4 years when a number of people in the Roman government had about a handful of his nonsense and assassinated him. Caligula died at the age of 28. On August 31st, 1422, King Henry V of England died of dysentery while in France. His son, Henry VI, then became King of England at the age of 9 months. William Livingston began serving his first term as governor to New Jersey on August 31st, 1776. Union forces led by General William T. Sherman launched an assault on Atlanta on August 31st, 1864. This is the birthday of Italian physician and educator Maria Montessori, born August 31st, 1870. If you've ever heard of the Montessori schools or Montessori methods, Maria Montessori is the one who developed that. She lived to the age of 81. This is the birthday of Queen Wilhelmina of the Netherlands, born August 31st, 1880. She lived to the age of 82. Yikes, Jack the Ripper's first victim, Mary Ann Nichols, was murdered on August 31st, 1888. Ferdinand von Zeppelin patented his navigable balloon on August 31st, 1895. Thomas Edison patented the Kinetiscope, the first movie projector, on August 31st, 1897. On August 31st, 1907, Russia and the United Kingdom signed the Anglo-Russian Convention. This was an agreement in which the UK recognized Russia's preeminence in northern Persia, and Russia recognized British preeminence in southeastern Persia and Afghanistan. They both pledged not to interfere in Tibet. Sounds like a couple of kids dividing up the marbles. This is the birthday of American actor James Coburn, born August 31st, 1928. He has quite a filmography, having acted in more than 70 movies and 100 television appearances in the course of his career. He was in the 1960 film The Magnificent Seven, played a character named Derek Flint in the movies Our Man Flint and In Like Flint. And I didn't realize this until I did this research, but he was the voice of Henry J. Waternoose in the Monsters Incorporated movie. I'm gonna have to go watch that again. James Coburn lived to the age of 74. In an attempt to stay out of the growing tensions concerning Germany and Japan, the United States passed the first of its Neutrality Acts on August 31st, 1935. Wow, now weren't we just talking about Ted Williams yesterday? Well, here's another baseball great for you. This is the birthday of baseball great and Hall of Famer Frank Robinson, born August 31st, 1935. He became the first black manager in big league history as the Cleveland Indians player-manager, was inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1982 on the first ballot. Frank Robinson lived to the age of 83. Malaysia gained its independence from the United Kingdom on August 31st, 1957. Trinidad and Tobago became independent on August 31st, 1962. Diana, Princess of Wales, and her companion, Dodi Fayed, along with their driver, Henri Paul, died in a car crash in Paris on August 31st, 1997. One of those events I'll never forget. We were watching Saturday Night Live, and NBC broke in with the breaking news. It was confusing because it wouldn't have been unheard of for SNL to have a skit involving some fake breaking news. So it took me a minute. I thought, but wait, where's the punchline? This isn't funny. What, it's not a skit? Oh my God, Princess Di? No. Yeah, Princess Di. Edvard Munch's painting, The Scream, you know the one, had been stolen on August 22nd, 2004, and it was recovered in a raid by Norwegian police on August 31st, 2006. Today's song is The Three Bells by the Browns, number 1 on August 31st, 1959. Considered to be in the folk or countrypolitan genre, this song was released in 1959 and spent 4 weeks in the number 1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. The Three Bells by the Browns, number 1 on August 31st, 1959. Link in the description. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with the link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That description lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page that is called, no really. You can also find me on Rumble, Parler, BitChute, and Getter. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.